Hi everyone, please let me know if you can hear me. I'm very curious. Tonight I will be doing some new stuff, and just to make it a little bit more exciting, for starting today for the trivia night, I am going to have the chat box in there. Thank you for hearing me. So now your messages will be right there. I think it will help a little bit more for people that are watching afterwards, because some of them I realized they don't really know how to turn on the live chat. So right now I decided to change a little bit the layout to make it easier for everyone that's gonna watch tomorrow or so they don't get bored, because it's just me talking and they have no idea what you guys are writing anyway. Also, a new thing will be new tonight. Starting tonight, this will be kind of a test, but starting tonight, I'm gonna show you the live scores as I add the points in. I hope that's gonna be more interesting. If you feel like it's taking a little bit away of the mystery of the end reveal, we can go back to the old format. But I just wanted to see how it is, if you guys can actually see live who's on which place for a longer time. Maybe that will make you a little bit more eager to win. So, if you guys, someone is asking what the chat box, Mangelo, this one. And people that were watching not live as you guys are, were missing the chat. Some of them did not know how to turn it on. So if anyone is new here, I'm gonna explain you the rules and what we're doing here tonight. This is the Eurovision live trivia night. They're pretty much questions, 5 rounds. Each round is something different. We have something visual, something audio, something general knowledge, and something lyric-wise. You kind of have to know the lyrics. One of the rounds is gonna be new for everyone, but all of the others we've done previously. In all the other seasons. So if you're gonna be the first person who answers correctly, you're gonna get 5 points. The second person gets 3 points. Third person gets 2 points. I don't know why I'm holding my fingers this way. This is very unnatural. And the fourth and fifth persons are all gonna get 1 point. Both gonna get 1 point. So what time is it here? It is midnight. I always start this at midnight, so for Europe is kind of 4 p.m.-ish, is kind of afternoonish towards evening. Also, I think this works better for you guys because I know that very probably you're gonna go to see the national finals after this. So, if you're ready, we are gonna move to the first questions of the night. I told you the rules. I told you what the changes are going to be for tonight. Hopefully everything works. By the way, if there are like glitches and stuff, it's just because I've only tested it myself all alone. So, yes, yes, Yulan, I know I'm calling it live trivia night, although for you guys it's like 4 p.m. For me it's actual night, it's midnight, literally. So, let's move on to the rounds. And this one, let me be sure that we have we have a little bit of sound here. And this one, as you can see on the left side, you are seeing the top 15 from last week. Remember, top 10 of tonight are gonna win the prizes, but still I put top 15 there so you guys kind of have an idea who's close to get up there. Also for you to be more excited with the scoring. Now, the first round of tonight is gonna be a classic round. I think all of you know it, unless you're like totally new tonight. The first round of tonight is Vowelless. This is a round where how do you participate? Emil, you just answer in the chat. Like you just answer what I'm asking or what the thing is, and I'm just gonna count the top 5 and they're gonna get points. On this round, again, I'm gonna have the name of the artist and the name of the song from Eurovision, from different years, and they will have the vowels removed and all the letters combined together. So you kind of have to figure out which artist that is and which song. The correct answer for this round is the name of the artist and the name of the song. This is what I need. Don't tell me years and countries, like don't say like Croatia 2016. Tell me which artist and what song was for Croatia 2016. That's the right answer for this round. And only for this round. In the next ones, they're gonna be different. So, first round will be 5 questions. I will repeat. First place, 5 points. Second place, 3 points. Third place, 2 points. Fourth and fifth place, 1 point each. So, this is the very first Vowelless from tonight. As I said, all I need is name of the artist and the name of the song. They're all there. The letters are not mixed, they are in the order, just the vowels were removed. And I also don't think it's that hard, to be honest. Any answers? Anyone trying to get a guess? Oh, by the way, I really pay attention to the spelling if you're new here. Like, the older players know that. But I really pay attention to spelling, and if you're not spelling correctly, then it doesn't count. Okay, a lot of the answers came in. Let's see who answered first. The answer indeed is Tulia, Fire of Love. I feel like everyone just waited for one person to answer, but the first person who answered correctly is Risti. 5 points, the first points of the night. Then, 3 points go to Thea Penning. Also, I'm sorry if I'm gonna be misspelling names. 2 points go to Napos. One point goes to Fuji. And the last point goes to ESC Sam. And now obviously I will have to keep doing this. I hope this sound is not too loud for you guys. And by the way, I forgot to silence my phone. So this was the first round. Not the first, like the first question of the first round. And we're gonna move to the second one. Here it is. So this might be a little bit more complicated, but I hope it works. Someone complaining about the sound? Oh, some of you knew this very early. Let's see if you spelled stuff correctly though. Okay, I have a feeling that 5 people answered correctly up until now. The answer was indeed Sevak, Kanagian, Kami, and the first person who spelled it correctly was Bernice. Bernice, 5 points. Three points go to Dimitris. Two points go to ESC Gabriel. By the way, Gabriel, I need your email address from last week. 1 point. Aduantas, you misspelled his last name. 1 point goes to Stevan. Steven? It's Steven, I'm guessing. And the last point goes to Risti. And here we have the new ranking. I quite like this live thing. It makes it exciting for me too, because usually I don't keep track of who's winning what until the very end. So it's Steven. Is that why I'm supposed to say Steven? The third question is very long, but I don't think that hard. This is the one for the third round. This will be a lot of typing. Let's see what people ask. Meanwhile, usually when you guys are writing, I can focus on other stuff. Oh yes, Kathal just said that Adli's not here. That's true. It's like the first time in forever when he's missing. Probably he's late at work. Things start coming in. I'm curious how many of you are gonna answer correctly. Now, by the way, since you can see the chat box, you can see the order in which your answers are coming in. Because usually I get complaints from you guys telling me that you're way higher up than what you see yourselves, than what I'm calling. And you can see that sometimes the answer does not come in as fast as you think. The first person, so the correct answer is John Karainais. I hope that's how you pronounce it. One thing I should have done. And let's see who spelled it correctly. The first person who answered was Risti, with John Karayanis. Yes, one thing I should have done. That's correct. Risti, 5 points. You really like this round. I'm not gonna have it next week. Napos. Napos, I would expect you to spell everything correctly. John Karayanis. One thing I should have done, correct, Napos, 3 points. 2 points. Vald said things, something. You're very close. John Karayanis, one thing I should have done, that's correct, is Jeffrey, with 2. Well, now I have to pay attention to how I spell your names in this list, because before only I could see it. And now I don't want you to get upset if I misspell your names. One point will go to Liviu Stanciu. Welcome. And the last point, John Karayanis. One thing I should have done goes to Fabian. And the board now looks like this. And we're moving on. Fabian said that I misspelled Jonathan's name. Very probably because... Oh yeah, it is missing an A. Jonathan doesn't mind. By the way, is he here tonight? I don't think he's here. I know how to spell it. Probably it was just very fast last week. And also because I know that you guys cannot see it usually. I only have to pay attention how I spell it in the very end when I reveal the winners. Right, now we're moving to the fourth one. And this is it. I think this one is easy. Angelo says that his name is Yanis. Yanis Karayanis? That sounds funny. I would have gone with that stage name rather. Some answers coming in. lot of different spellings I see from you guys. I wonder which ones are the correct ones. Don't add extra things. Like, if you don't put the accents and weird stuff on different letters, I don't mind, because I know not all the countries have that on their keyboard. But if you do use them and you use them extra, that does not count. So better not to use them if you're not sure where they go. I also don't give extra points for umlaut and stuff like that. So the answer for this question is Polapong No Prejudice. And the first person who answered correctly was Pras. 5 points. By the way, I'm not sure if you're aware, Pras, I know that in the first week you left early, you were just 1 point away from 10th place. 3 points, 2nd place. Kuba, you misspelled the name. The 3 points go to Jovan. Two points go to ESC Sam, you just did that mistake. Dimitris. Dimitris is getting the points. 2 points. 1 point. Stefano, the name of the song is No Prejudice, not Prejudice. Max 14. Polapong No Prejudice. That's correct. 1 point. Max 14. And the last point goes to Yulen ESC. And the new scoring board looks like this. And we're moving on to the 5th question. The last question of this round. So if you didn't do well in this one, don't worry, you might do a lot better in the next one. Here we go. I really think this one is easy. Like, for real. I know that I usually say that, but I do think this one is easy. Hi, Carl. Or Carl, I'm guessing. Also, don't forget that, like, even now if you see Risti up there, he might have his rounds where he's doing really bad. Okay. A lot of answers are coming in. I saw a lot of correct ones. I'm pretty sure 5 of them are correct already. The answer is Filipa Sousa, I'm guessing. I'm not sure if they pronounce OU differently or is Sousa. I'm guessing Sousa. Filipa Sousa, Vida Mia, and 5 points will go to Filipa Sousa, Vida Mia, Cuba. 5 points. Three points go to Adrian R. I'm pretty sure it's R. I don't know. Three points. 2 points go to Fuji. 1 point goes to Pras. Where are you? Here. And the last point goes to yours truly. One point. Am I right? Yes, I gave the 3 points. And the new ranking looks like this. We are gonna move on to a totally new round. The round that everyone loves and everyone looks forward to. And I know that Jovan loves this a lot. It is the Chipmunks round. So I hope Sis is around, because this is Sis's round apparently, or at least it was in the first time we did it this week. In the Chipmunk round, if you guys are new, I picked a song from Eurovision. It is sped up, the pitches change, everything is very chipmunky, and it might be quite annoying, so be careful if you're using headphones. It might be loud in the very beginning, I don't know. Let me know after you hear the first song. If it's too loud, I will make the others to be a little bit quieter. I don't have a sound monitor, so I'm not sure how loud that will be for you guys. So, for this round, what I need as an answer is the name of the country and the year. So it's only country and year. I will give you another tip. In case you will see countries that usually have shortcuts in their names, do not use a shortcut, no abbreviation, nothing like that. Write the full name of a country. The only one that I kind of accept is for Czech Republic as Czechia. I will accept that. But like if it's North Macedonia or stuff like that, please write the whole thing, don't just write Macedonia. Same thing goes with United Kingdom, write United Kingdom, not UK, stuff like that. So, here we go with the first song. Careful if you're using headphones, make them a little bit quieter. Also, I'm gonna turn off the background sound. So now it's quiet, so you can focus on the song. And we're gonna play the song, so better love it. Steven says United Kingdom or United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. No, United Kingdom will suffice. We don't need to go into all that. And also you're ready for Ireland? Yeah. We go with the first Chipmunk song. Same rules apply. Top 5 get the points. Here we go. Country and year. Okay, I guess you heard enough of it. I know it was still playing, but I saw a lot of correct answers. Now, many of you picked a different year, and I just need to recheck to see if I know the facts wrong. Oh no, I know it correctly, okay. So, many of you made the exact same mistake. The answer for this one is Estonia 2010. It was the Siren. And the first person who answered was Vowelless with Israel 2015, which is not. Zakrusta said Germany 2016, which is not. Pra said Estonia 2011, which is not. Kuba wrote the artist and the name of the song. I said right before, I need country and year. And the first person who answered correctly with Estonia 2010 is Fabian. 5 points. 3 points go to Dimitris. I'm gonna skip the wrong answers because a lot of you have me. So if I call everyone's name, it's gonna take forever. 2 points go to ESC Victor. 1 point goes to Zakrusta. And the last point goes to Kuba. Oh, Kuba came back. Kuba had time to write twice. Why can't I find you on the list? Oh, because you're high. Oh, okay, okay, I see. You're a bragger. And this is how this looks. Now, we move on to the second one. And Adwantas, yes, the slow mode is on. That's why I'm surprised that Kuba managed to answer twice. It is 7 seconds delay. So if you guys send the first answer, you cannot spam because your second answer will come in 7 seconds later. So be careful what you answer the very first time. Here we move on to the second Chipmunk song. Okay, I'm pretty sure I saw enough correct answers. So, I'm gonna cool it off with the song. It just made me laugh because a lot of you still said Estonia 2011. I'm not just moving 1 year later. That would be way too easy. And now, I actually wonder, what was Estonia 2011? Wasn't it down the Rockefeller Street? Is that what Estonia 2011 was? Did this sounded like that? The answer for this one was United Kingdom 2015. Was the dance That was the song. So I don't know how you heard the Rockefeller Street. The first person who answered... Oh, Pras wrote that on top. That's why. Pras is just trolling you guys. Do not listen to him. 5 points. With the right answer, United Kingdom 2015 goes to... Dimitris. 5. 3 points. Go to... Ooh, Max, you had the wrong year. ESC Sam. 3 points. 2 points. Go to Fabian. 1 point. Goes to Adwantas. And you're on the board. And the last point, am I right? The last point goes to Stian. Welcome back. And this is the updated scoreboard. The third Chipmunk song is this one. I don't want to ruin the song for you because I know it's so musical and so nice to listen to, but you just make me laugh with the way you're just putting the years there. You're never really sure. It's like with Estonia. And also some of you it's so obvious that you're copying because you're copying someone's mistake with a spelling mistake. Okay, I'm gonna stop the song. I just thought it's super funny. Someone misspelled Latvia and all of you just copied the misspelled Latvia. I find it hard to believe that everyone made the exact same mistake. The answer to this question is indeed Latvia 2008. I saw answers here ranging from 2006 to 2008. 2008 is the right one. And the first person who answered correctly and gets 5 points was Jeffrey. 5 points. 3 points. Go to Dimitris. 2 points. Go to Pras. 1 point. Goes to Advantas. And the last point goes to Stian. The next one would have been the Sneaky Hider. Valt, you made the Latvia spelling mistake. You were rushing it. And then ESC Gabriel made the spelling mistake that a lot of people copied afterwards. The scoring board right now looks like this. And we move on to the fourth chipmunk. I hope you guys will enjoy this one. Here we go. Okay, I am sure I saw 5 correct ones. Alexa, I just saw now that you said it, he just ignored my comment. Very probably because right now I'm so focused on doing the math and everything here that I cannot keep track of the chat at the same time. We have the after chat after the game is done when I will answer questions just in case you were asking me something. If you answered and I did not count you in, it's probably because your answer did not come in front of the others, even though on your screen it does look like that. I don't know. The right answer for this one, I forgot if I told you, was Serbia 2015. The first person who said Serbia 2015 was Steven Manet, I would expect. Five points. 3 points. Go to Napos. 2 points. Go to Dimitris. 1 point. Goes to Advantas. And the last point goes to Risti. Ooh, this is just your first point this round, Rhys. Here we have the new scoreboard. And it will be the last chipmunk. So whoever doesn't like this round, you just have to go through this one and that's that. Here we go. The fifth chipmunk. Okay, for sure I saw 5 correct ones. I just like to let the songs play because, you know, I spent time doing that, so people have to listen to them if I had to. The correct answer for this one was Slovenia 2007. And the first person who answered correctly was Dimitris. 5 points. 3 points. Go to Risti. 2 points. Go to Napos. 1 point. Oh, ESC Victor, you misspelled Slovenia. ESC Eric Lu, 1 point. And the last point goes to Party Rick. And after the second round, this is how the score looks like. And now we are moving into the actual general knowledge questions, which I hope you guys will enjoy. This is more about you knowing facts about Eurovision. There are literally questions and you answer, nothing weird for this. Duanta says, petition for more pre-2000 songs in the Chipmunk round. I just thought they're hard enough, like if I would go even older, but maybe I should. Maybe I should. That would make it like fair for everyone. So maybe I should be doing that. But right now, oh, background music. Thank you, Zakrusta. I like you guys. You keep reminding me to turn stuff on and off. I really need moderators here. The first question, as I said, is literally just question, answer. I cannot tell you what the answer is going to be, if it's country, year, or whatever. It might be something else. The first question of the general knowledge thing is, what song was the winner of the first contest staged outside Europe? I don't think is that hard. Now that I see Marco in the chat, plus Aduantas, I would agree. Probably to make it fairer for you guys, I should be doing that. Like adding older stuff in. Someone said nothing. Did you say nothing because no Eurovision was staged outside Europe? Also, I do not mean European Union. Okay, I am sure that I saw 5 correct ones. The answer is Hallelujah, and it was the song that won in Israel, which by coincidence was also Israel. And this is the way it's being spelled. So now let's see if people spelled it correctly, because different languages spell it so much different from each other. So 2 L's, a J, and a H in the end. The first person who answered correctly was Fuji. 5 points. 3 points go to Dimitris. 2 points goes to Erison. Ooh, Erison, where are you on the list? Oh, are these your first points? I don't want to call you out, but I was not expecting that. Did you come in late? 1 point goes to Aduantas. And the last point goes to... Okay, Marco, I'm gonna give you that. I see you put a slash there, but that does not actually affect the title. It's just an extra thing. If you would have put a different letter, I would have called it a misspell, but I will give you the point for this. The last point goes to Marco Van Melis. And we move on to the second question, which is, which are the only 2 countries to fail both pre-qualification rounds held for Eurovision Song Contest? This is one that I think like oldies could do better. I'm not gonna give you yet tips. if I see that no one knows really the answer, I will. I see a lot of different combinations of answers. I think I saw 5 correct ones, so I will give you the answer. The answer is Romania and Hungary. They both took part in the pre-qualification rounds and they both failed both times. The first person who said Romania and Hungary or Romania or however you wrote it is Fuji. 5 points. 3 points go to Erison. Oh, this is where he makes up for everything. 2 points go to Dimitris. A lot of answers before Dimitris, but they were all wrong. 1 point. Yours truly. And the last point, Napos. And here is the new scoreboard. The third question is, how many songs competed in total in Eurovision? 2020 is not included. How many songs competed in total in Eurovision? How many of you know this? A lot of answers in. They're all very different. Oh, this will be hard to keep track to see who answers correctly. I think I saw the first correct one. So someone knows their numbers. Okay, maybe I saw like 2 correct ones. Okay, I saw 5 correct answers for sure. The answer was 1,564. And the first person who answered correctly was Risti. 5 points. 3 points go to Fuji. 2 points go to Erison. 1 point goes to Bernice. And the last point goes to Jovan. And oh, I forgot to show you the live thing. Here are the new rankings. We move on to the fourth question. And the question sounds like this. Vili Dobe is famous for her opening in 1970. How long did it take her to say the entire welcome speech in English, French, and Dutch? This specific opening holds a record for a specific reason. You have to guess how long was that. Or no, not necessarily guess. It's an unbeaten record. And you would know this if you watch my video, The Entire History of Eurovision, the 70s. This is like a little bit of self-promoting. but it would help you because a lot of the questions will be from my videos. Some people knew the answer, some people are kind of guessing. Some people don't know on which side is the record. Was it very slow or very fast? I'm not sure that I saw the right answer 5 times. Okay, maybe I saw it now 5 times. The correct answer is 24 seconds. For some people that even give the points, they need more than 24 seconds just to say how beautiful the hostess dresses are and what a beautiful show they had tonight. And then they're giving a pause for a while because they have a feeling that everyone's going to applaud them for that. The first person who answered 24 seconds is Fuji. 5 points. 3 points. Stian. 2 points. Erison. 1 point. Dimitris. And the last point. Oh, Dimitris, you misspelled seconds. I'm sorry. I have to remove your point. I am sorry. I just saw you misspelled it. 1 point goes to Steven Manet. And the last point goes to oh no, wait, I made a mistake. No. The 1 point, I'm sorry Steven, I'm gonna remove your point. The 1 point is indeed Dimitris because the first time he wrote that correctly. I don't know why he wrote it again with a misspell. And after Dimitris was Party Rick with 24 seconds. So Party Rick, 1 more point. And after that was Dimitris with a mistake and then Steven. So Steven, you would have been 6th. I'm sorry. And you're like a roller coaster ride here. And these are the new scores. The 5th question is this. One of the most used words in the Eurovision songs is love. Name all the songs that had love in their title in Eurovision Song Contest 2018. Now this takes brain power to remember that. I need the name of the song, not country, not how many. Like, I need all the songs that had the word love in their title in the same answer. Let's see what you guys are gonna say. I think I saw 5 correct ones. The answer is We Got Love. It was just one song that had the word love in their title. I saw a lot of Love Injected. Love Injected was 2015. So the first person who answered correctly with We Got Love is Risti. 5 points. 3 points. Steven was so close, he said none. I actually looked for a year with none. It was really hard to find a year where there were no songs with love in it. Kalister gets 3 points. Kalister sounds like, isn't Kalistera like something I'm guessing in Greek? So Kalister, 3 points. 2 points go to Eric Lu. 1 point goes to Stian. And the last point goes to Napos. And here are the new results. No more questions, but now we are gonna have a new... Oh, someone asked which country that was. That was Australia. We got love, we got love, we got love. And probably I sing just as well as she did live. The next round is a totally new round for everyone. The round is called Drunk Reading. And personally, I thought it was extremely funny when I made this because it just made me laugh a lot. In this round, someone is gonna be reading you the lyrics of a song from Eurovision, but with a drunk voice and really slowly. So I hope you guys are gonna enjoy it. What I need from you is the name of the song. That's all I need. Don't write more. Time is precious, but do not make it... do not rush to misspell. Don't write the stuff the wrong way. Here we'll go with the very first round of Drunk Reading. Here we go.
Ba da da la da 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 hoo hoo la 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 la. Put the blindfold on his eyes. She saw him peek through the camp. Imagine her disguise. I heard her saying, "Hey, mind if I take this chair?" Yeah. See if I care. Taken by a stranger. Stranger things are starting to begin. Lured into the danger. Trip me up and spin me round again.
So, you guys did get it in the end. I got a few of interesting answers in the beginning. The correct answer is taken by a stranger. A lot of you made the same spell, which made me think that you just copied each other's answers. We got a lot of Love is Blind. Steven, you were the first one to say taken by a stranger, but you misspelled the word stranger. Then after you, wow, you were really high up. You would have definitely gotten the 5 points. The next person that figured that is taken by a stranger is Kalister. 5 points. The new player with a new round. 3 points go to Fuji. 2 points go to Stian. 1 point goes to Fabian. And the last point goes to Logan Lagoon. Okay, this is hard to say. Logan Lagoon. And we're moving on to the second one. Here is the second drunk reading.
Any low Bubba. Don't you go and play with me, boy. Any low Bubba. Don't you go and play shake. Kalului, Kalului, ah, wedding bells ringing. Kalului, Kalului, ah, money man bling bling. I don't care about your stiffa, baby. Pam pam pahoo, turn pam pahoo.
So, The correct answer for this one was indeed toy. Let's see who was the first person who knew that. The first person who wrote toy was Fabian. 5 points. 3 points. Dr. Saftig. Saftig. Are you German? 3. Am I right? Yes, I am. 2 points. Patrick Novak. Wait, how do you spell your name? With a Y. Patrick Novak with W and a K. 2 points. 1 point. Party Rick. And the last point goes to Dimitris. Adli, you would have been next. You almost got on the board. Ignore that board. I forgot to sort it. This is the right way. Fabian going ahead. Now, we're gonna move to the third one. And here it is.
So bring it on. Bring it on. I'm a dreamer. If you don't believe it, come and see me. I will teach ya. If you never try, you'll never be alive. You're gonna miss out on this ride. Yodla yodeli, yodeli, yodeli you. Yodeli, yodeli you, yodla yodeli, yodeli, yodeli you. Yodeli, yodeli you.
Okay, this guy's struggling to say Yodeleyu. I thought it was super funny. The answer is Yodelet, but this has a twisty kind of a thing to the answer because Yodelet has an exclamation mark after it. So if you did not put the exclamation mark, it does not count because that's the official title of the song. The first person who said Yodelet with the exclamation mark was Aduantas. 5 points. 3 points. David Pretty. A lot of new names tonight. 2 points. Go to Bernice. 2 points. 1 point goes to ESC Victor. And the last point goes to Risti. And here we have the new results. And we move on to the fourth one. This is it.
I talked to a unicorn the other night. He took me up on a lonely star. Did the moon walk on the Milky Way? Realized I've gone too far. So I questioned the law of gravity. Put the apple back on the apple tree. And today I've got a cake to bake. I've got no clue all. I've got a cake to bake. And haven't done that before.
Many of you knew the answer, but before I have to answer to who asked me that. I already forgot who asked that. Max14, you said, so we can put dashes in hallelujah, but we can't miss exclamation marks. No, it's not the situation. In Yodel it, exclamation mark is part of the title. If I remember correctly, that was Marco Van Melis. He did not put a dash in Hallelujah. He added a slash after it when he hit enter, probably. So it's totally different. Like, one of them it's a mistake, the other one is just like adding something in the end. He still wrote the whole name correctly. So we are looking for Cake to Bake for this one. 5 points for Cake to Bake. Go to Fabian. 5 points. 3 points. Fuji. 2 points. Napos. 1 point. Pras. And the last point, Risti. Oh, everyone that's kind of on the top got this one. You guys are really fighting for it. And we move on to the last one. The last of the drunk one. So if you did not like this round, this is the last question in this category. Here we go.
The love is still so shining. Why are we denying? I really don't know why. Come and take my hand now, don't be shy, and let's try to hold our spirits high. Boom, boom, shlicka, circle your kisses like a boom, boom, shlicka, circle your love is like a. I wanna say that one thing is true, I'm in love with you.
Okay. Apparently the thing ended. I did not even pay attention that the whole thing ended. Now I have to check something because I have a feeling that no one wrote the answer correctly. So I am gonna check the official thing. And the official being YouTube and Eurovision website. The answer is boom boom. But the way I know it, boom boom has a dash in between the booms. This is where the dash come into play, because it's part of the name. So let's see how they spell it here. If they spell it without, then it's fine. Let's see. They say that, oops. They say, come on. They say it without. Okay, YouTube says it with, I will accept it without, because on the thing is without. Oh, by the way, I just saw that all of you guys now started putting the dash in. No, if Eurovision.tv says it's without, I will accept it without. The answer is boom boom. Chaka chaka, my life is like a Leica. The first person, you guys keep saying miracle to almost every single one of them. The first boom boom came from Fuji. 5 points. 3 points. The next boom boom came from Risti. 2 points. Is quite a long distance. The next boom boom is from Jovan. 2 points. 1 point. ESC Sam. If I can find you. Where are you? And the last point goes to Erison. And here are the results before the final round. We have 3 players totally fighting for the first place. This is exciting when you see it this way, because as I said before, I wasn't keeping track, and now that I keep track, I see that it's getting close sometimes. Also, Fabian Napos, I mean, to be honest, in this round you can make 25 points if you get all fives as first place. So it doesn't really, you can totally get into top 4, really, top 5 maybe. This last round, as always, is the picture round. And this one is, I took a screenshot from Eurovision. I made like an art design out of it. Also, these are the prizes for tonight. So the top 10 from tonight are gonna receive per email these 5 artworks. They're high resolution, you can print them, you can use them as whatever you want. You can make yourself t-shirts with it. You have the right to do whatever you want with it. So, for this round though, here is the complicated part. I need everything from you, so this is a lot of spelling. I will need you to tell me the name of the country, the year, the name of the artist, and the name of the song. So be careful how you spell everything. I need everything to be in there and to be correctly. I'm gonna go through all of them, so there's gonna be a lot of checking. But hopefully everything is gonna be easy. I know looking at some of these titles, I'm gonna have issues looking for the correct answers. So if I'm making mistakes, I'm sorry, just call me out and I'm gonna go recheck if I made a mistake. So here is the first image. Good luck. Is pretty much a speedy spelling thing. First image. And no, it is not Kedvesem. Yo man, stop manifesting it. Also Blanche, we already had Blanche City Lights in, I think in second season, so it's not going to happen again. So everyone with their own strategy. Some people are waiting for others to write so they can copy and paste their answer, which I'm not sure if it's a good strategy if the first one makes a mistake. And I see different strategies from different people. The answer is indeed Russia 2012, Buranovsky, Babushki, Party for Everybody. And now I have to be careful that I spell the Buranovsky Babushki correctly. That's gonna take me quite a while. So, the first person who answered was Steven, but you did not write the name of the song, so it doesn't count. Pras, no name of the song. Fuji. Bura. Okay, I need to focus. This is Bora Novskie Babushki. Okay, Babushki is easy, so Buranovskie. I have to focus on that. Buranovskie Babushki, Russia 2012, Party for Everybody. Fuji, you're right. 5 points. And pretty fast. 3 points. Buranovskie Babushki, Party for Everybody, 2012. Party Rick, you used the strategy with copying the title from YouTube. Unfortunately for you, on YouTube, they did not write the name of the country, so you're out. Jordan. Babushkas. Okay, that's too short for it. Risti. Buranovskie Babushki, Party for Everybody, Russia 2012. That's correct. Risti, 3 points. 2 points. 2012, Russia, Party for Everybody, the Babushkas. No. Harrison, 2012. You misspelled Buranovsky. Cuba, Buranovskie Babushki, Russia 2012, Party for Everybody. That's correct. Cuba, 2 points. Where are you on the list here? 1 point. 2012. Buranovskie Babovsky. Oh, yes, Sam, you misspelled Babushki. Yours truly, Russia 2012. Buranovskie Babushki, Party for Everybody. That is correct. Yours truly, 1 point. And the last point. Buranovskie Babushki, Russia 2012, Party for Everybody. Bernice, 1 point. And here are the updated results. The second image, which probably is gonna be just as easy, I don't know, is this one. Sis, yes, you've missed the chipmunk. Where were you this long? The chipmunks were like 3 rounds ago. Okay, a lot of answers came in and all of them are pretty much correct. Some of them misspelled, some of them did not pay attention to when I said I need the full name of the country and not shortcuts. And some of them don't have everything in. But the answer, I'm pretty sure I saw 5 correct one, is United Kingdom, 1998. Imani, where are you? Right, United Kingdom. That's not Ruslana. Wait, I need to look at it. Does she look like Ruslana? Maybe-ish. I don't think Ruslana was wearing that big necklace. Stian said, Imani, United Kingdom, where are you? 1998, that's correct. Stian, 3 points. 2 points. 1998, where are you? Imani, United Kingdom, that's correct. Adwantas, 2 points. 1 point. United Kingdom, 1998. Imani. Oh, Logan, you misspelled Imani. ESC Swiss. Imani, United Kingdom, 1998. Where are you? ESC Swiss, 1 point. Welcome to the chat, I'm guessing, and on board. And the last point. 1998, United Kingdom, where are you? Imani goes to Fabian. And here we have the updated scores. Next is the third image, which again is going to be very easy. This one. I agree with Marco, that might be one of the best songs from UK, in my opinion. And it is not Kedvesem. You really don't let that go, do you? Okay, answers are in. I definitely saw 5 correct ones. The correct answer is Moldova 2017 Sunstroke Project, Hey Mama. Mama spelled with 2 M's. And the first person who answered was Risti. Let's see if everything is correct. Sunstroke Project, Hey Mama, Moldova 2017. That's correct. Risti, 5 points. 3 points. Sunstroke Project, Moldova 2019, Hey Mama. That's correct. Fuji, 3 points. 2 points. Dimitris, you have something with 10 something apostrophe 7. That's probably the year. You were 1 finger away from keyboard. Yours truly, Moldova 2017, Sunstroke Project, Hey Mama. That's correct. Yours truly, 2 points. 1 point. Moldova 2017, Sunstroke Project, Hey Mama. That's correct. Jeffrey, 1 point. And the last point. 2017 Moldova, Sunstroke. Ooh, Eric Lu, you misspelled project. Zakrusta, 2017. You said the Sunstroke Project. The name of the band is just Sunstroke Project. Cuba. Sunstroke Project, oh, I can't say this anymore. Hey Mama, 2017, Moldova. Cuba, 1 point. Which is the last point of this round, am I right? Yes. And Here is the updated board. We move on to the fourth one. Now you're very close, whoever is close to get to top 10, now is your moment. Vigo, you are a little bit late. Fourth is this one. Again, I don't think it's a hard one, it's just a lot of writing. Vigo, if you think you're behind, you just have to click on that live button somewhere. There's like a live. Just click on it, because you might be, yeah, a little bit laggy if you just heard me asking that now. Yo man, you're really not even trying with this one. Ooh, I see a Miro. I haven't done a lot. I think I only have like a picture with Miro, like I've done this in this round. Miro, I should have more questions about him. I thought that entry was quite funny. The answer for this one, I saw 5 correct ones, is Lithuania 2010, Inculto, Eastern European Funk. Curious to see how you spelled everything. First person. Well, the first person was ESE Swiss with Yugoslavia, Croatia, Riva Rock Me. Fabian said, Lithuania 2010, Eastern European Funk, Inculto, that's correct. Fabian, 5 points. 3 points go to... I lost track. Where is Fabian? Okay. The Sneaky Hider said, Lithuania, Eastern European Funk, Lithuania 2010. Wait, you wrote the name of the country twice, but you did not write the name of the band. So that does not count. Party Rick, you just went with Rock Me Too. You definitely just copied that from ESC Swiss. Jovan, Inculto, Eastern European Funk, Lithuania 2010, that's correct. Jovan, 3 points. 2 points. Eastern European Funk, Lithuania 2010, Inculto, that's correct. Fuji. And 1 point. Lithuania, Inculto, Eastern European Funk 2010, also correct. ESC Victor, where are you? And the last point, am I right? 5, 3, 2, 1, and the last one goes to Eastern European Funk, Lithuania 2010, I forgot their name, Steven. The Sneaky Hider again, Lithuania, Eastern European Funk, Lithuania 2010, you just made the same mistake again. Marco Van Melis, Lithuania 2010, Eastern European Funk Inculto, that's correct. Marco Van Melis, the last point. And here is the updated board. We move on to the last question. Here it is. So curious. The Sneaky Hider, when I saw that Inculto was not there, I did not check your spelling for Eastern. Bernice, she's a very nice lady that likes to dance like this. Okay, you guys obviously knew the answer. The answer is Cyprus 2007, Evridiki, I'm guessing. Evridiki? Evridiki sounds better. Evridiki comme ci comme ça. The first person who answered correctly was... Okay, it's not everybody from Estonia, very obviously. Dimitri, so close, but instead of 2007 you wrote 1007. Marco Van Melis, comme ci, comme ça, Evridiki, Cyprus 2007, that's correct. 5 points, Marco Van Melis. 3 points. 2007, Cyprus, Komsi, Komsa, Eridiki, that's correct. Dimitris came back. Oh, definitely the lag did not work, because for sure I put 7 seconds. 2 points. Eridiki, Komsi, Komsa, Cyprus 2007, go to Cuba. 1 point. Evridiki, Cyprus 2007, Komsi Komsa is Napos. And the last point. Komsi Komsa, Cyprus 2007, Evridiki goes to Jovan. And now we will have the last final results. And they look like this. Now let's see if top 10 is a fair top 10, like no draws. And there are no draws because 11th place has 9 points and 10th place has 10 points. And Pras, for the second time in 3 weeks, you are on 11th place, missing 1 single point. And the winner of the 3rd week in a row, I wanna say, is Fuji. 2nd place, Risti. 3rd place, Dimitris. 4th, Fabian. 5th, Napos. 6th, Advantas. 7, Stian. 8, Kuba. 9, Erison. And 10, Jovan. This was the live trivia night. We are gonna have just an after chat right now. Congratulations to the winners. If you're new in the list and you haven't given me your email address yet, please send it to me so I can give you the stuff, including people that won the previous week that did not give me your email addresses. I think like 2 or 3 of you are missing. So now I'm gonna switch also to the normal chat so I can see. When you ask me questions, you can just add me. Just use @AlexandruMic, because then I can see that you're messaging me per se. There we go. I am curious how this will work. Okay, my chat, I just moved now to YouTube so I can see you guys, and because I was so far behind with the chat, and I have to wait for everything to reload. Yes, Stevan. Stevan, I don't know why I want to say Stevan. It sounds so weird. Stevan, I did react, actually I filmed the reactions to all of the songs. I just did not upload them, I will just upload 1 per day. I did listen to Serbia's entry, yes. I will listen to all of them, as I said, unless something was released now while we were doing this, but I don't think so. Jovan says, I misspelled the last one. Is that for real? If you did, we have issues. I'm gonna go back. Actually, I'm gonna go back to see. Did you really misspell? If you're just making me do this, like trolling me. Jovan, come see. You misspelled C. That's true. That last point would actually go to ESC Eric Lu, which means wait. We're gonna go back here just to like do a recheck. You're gonna lose your point, and that 1 point I said goes to ESC Eric, which would make this a tie for the 10th place. And if this is a tie, the person that answered the most questions will get the 10th place. Jovan answered 4 questions. Pras also 4 questions. And Bernice also 4 questions. Then let's see who has the most 5s. Jovan has no 5. Pras has 1 5, and Bernice has 1.5. And now that I'm looking, Pras and Bernice have literally the exact same results. So both Pras and Bernice, you will be tied for 10th place. So both of you will get stuff. Please contact me. Thank you, Jovan, for being fair. But because of that, you dropped on the 12th place. Okay. This is like suspenseful. I actually quite appreciate the fact that you were fair, because yeah, that took the 10th place away from you. Okay, let's go back to the chat. I forgot. I need to re-see what the questions were. Yeah, the Sneaky Hider says, on the Lithuania one, everyone else copied me and I didn't even write the group's name. That's worse than a misspelling. Yeah, a lot of people are waiting to copy the first answer that goes in, but also a lot of people are actually trolling the answers. And I see them, I know who they are. Fuji likes the question round. I think a few of you like the question round. Steven says, it is the pronunciation you called the weird one. Stevan, that's the right way. Where are you from? Okay. Callister asked me where are some of the American reacts to Eurovision videos gone, like the ones from 2017 to 2019. We cannot film them every day, like we don't live together. We have to like plan that way ahead, and it takes me a really long time to edit them. So they're not gonna come like one after another, it takes a while. But I am planning to film them quite soon, I just don't know how long it will take until they will actually go on YouTube. It's not filmed yet. But we will film everything before we move. Pras, yes, you're not 11th anymore. You're tied for 10. That's like half spot up. Yeah, and then you guys were just making fun of the tiebreaker. Pra says, what happened to finish the lyric? Well, I am kind of switching the rounds every week, so they're not always the same ones. The ones with lyrics will probably be back next week, since we didn't have that this week. Also, we did not have Zoom this week. So every week will be something different. Where are some of... Yeah, okay, I answered that. Now I see it. Napos, do I have to send you my email? Let me check. I don't think. I think I have yours. I think you won before, didn't you? If you won before, I have it. Napos... You're not on my list. Or I just miss you. No, probably it's better to send me an email. Or like just send it to me in a private message. Meg said, I miss emoji round, but I liked drunk reading. The emojis will come back too. As I said, I have to keep rotating them. But I like the idea of drunk reading, which was pretty much started by Adli, who was using Google to just like read the lyrics and see how hard it was to figure out the song. But then I thought it sounded so much funnier when it was so slow and it just sounded weird. Fabian says, starting next time, I really should start trolling too. Fabian said, I lost my shit when I blindly guessed Miracle and everyone was repeating after me. Yeah, those moments are funny. Like when someone answers something wrong and is the first answer and everyone just copies them. It's like, it's so obvious. There was one with Latvia, I think, and someone misspelled Latvia. The I and the V were wrong, and I saw so many of those. Pra says, I promise Estonia 2011 was a genuine mistake. Okay. Max, Is Eurovision Redemption still happening? Like, raise your hands. Which ones of the viewers now even still know what Eurovision Redemption was supposed to be? I think when I started that, I had like 2,000 subscribers. I don't know. It feels like so long ago. We just need the restrictions to go away. If that happens, we will do Eurovision Redemption with everyone. Stian says, maybe I am a biased Scandinavian, but Carola is like my favorite entry ever. Carola from 1991, I really like that entry too, a lot. But as I don't hate you, I love you just as many times as the word love was in the titles of Eurovision songs in 2018. I also want to talk to you about the songs that were released since last week. Marco, yes, you can send me questions. By the way, guys, we were doing this last season too. You can email me questions for Trivia Night if you want. Obviously, you cannot answer your own questions, but you will get 1 extra point for submitting the question if I select it. So that would help, Marco. Thank you. And Adli, you totally will get royalty for the drunk round. You said you're not drinking, so I'll send you a bottle of wine. Johan says, I have a suggestion for the upcoming trivia nights. You should make animated transitions to kind of announce the beginning of the round, like in real quizzes. Well, yeah, but the transitions, that just makes it harder. Like if you're just one person and you have to pay attention to the chat and answer the chat and do the math and have the Excel sheet where you actually put the scores in and then do the live. It's a lot. My brain will like fry if I do so many things, and then I have to pay attention to when to use the transition. That's a lot. Also, like with, you know that usually when you see these live streams and you see just one person like doing stuff, that person is not alone. He has like other people, even if they're not in the same room, that can control different things, and it's a lot easier. Also, like taking care of the live chat while I'm doing trivia night is like the actual game is pretty hard. That's why, guys, sometimes I don't answer you while we're playing, because it's too hard to focus on everything. Plus, in some rounds, I really have to shut up because it's something that you have to listen to. Cosmina, if you want to be a moderator, yes, I absolutely accept that. You volunteer. What was the sign from the Hunger Games? They were doing something with their hands. Was it like 2 fingers up? I forgot. So if you volunteer, we will get in chat and I'm gonna let you know how that works. Or maybe you know that already. Plus, if you're actively playing, probably it's better to focus on the game than to be a moderator. Were 3 fingers. True. Okay, now I remember. That was the Hunger Games. So Cosmina volunteers. Let's talk about the new songs that were released this week. I actually forgot what was released up until last Saturday when we talked about it. These are it's kind of spoilish, but some of you, like the numbers that are right now in the chat are kind of low, so I'm guessing I'm not really spoiling that for a lot of people, and I'm curious what you guys think. I want to see how far off I am, or I was with my reactions. Let's start. I think the latest one was Australia, am I right? What do you guys think about the Australian entry? I've only seen a live performance, and that also somehow I am not that surprised, to be honest, because last year for me she did not sound all that great either. So I don't know, maybe she has some issues when it's all live. Yes, she performed live. Kalister is asking. It was like a sport event. I don't know what it was. Like that was the video that I found on YouTube, but it was not my reaction, because for my reaction I did not have a video at that point. Maybe I'm gonna do another one actually for the live. Maybe that would be better. Then another one. Actually, let's see what you guys think. Napos is like very, very critical. Like, I hate Australia. Then Valtz right under. I love Australia. But the live was sad. Yeah, that's my fear. I feel that she has like that attitude of a star. She's very good on stage. She has the looks. She's like really good. But the singing though is a little bit offish. Fuji liked Australia, but not that high on the ranking. Adli says not better, but it's still good. Well, better than 2020. I didn't think that one was too good. Cosmina says it's a big meh, which for me is not even a meh. I think it's kind of on the no side. Zakrusta, we are just talking about different songs. Carol Thomas says, I only like 2 songs so far this year. Did you name them? I want to see later in the chat if you actually named which ones are the 2. Steven told me that it's the cricket championship. Well, I've never watched cricket in my life, so I wouldn't have known what that sporting event was. Pra says, I hate spoken word in music, so I'm not for it, but I think the musical parts were cute. Yeah, I mean, even spoken words, sometimes they're good, but it depends if they match. But in her case, I don't know, when she has to like hold notes and stuff, it doesn't seem like she's there. Risti likes Technicolor much better than Don't Break Me. Did you hear the live version? I think that one will break it for you. So let's see what was after Australia. Oh, first some questions I see. Are you following Sanremo? And if so, who are your favorites? I did not follow them. I just know some of the artists, but I did not watch the live shows because they're way too late for me. When they will give like an option to react to it, I also know that they're blocking the videos very easily. So I will see if after everything is done, if I will just go back to react to some national finals all in like one video. Steven says Australia is okay, the live is bad. Serbia could sneak into the top 10 maybe. So let's talk about Serbia because I saw a lot of people wanting to talk about Serbia. Serbia for me was interesting because usually I don't listen to that style of music like at all. It's not something that I'm looking for. A little bit too sexual for me. Also, I don't know the lyrics, so all I see is like boobs and a lot of balls in that video, I have to say. But further the song went, I got into it. I thought it was fun, like fun to listen to, even though I have no idea what the song is about. I'm guessing those 3 girls really like that guy in the bathtub, and I really hope they're gonna bring the bathtub live on stage, because that would be fun. Yeah, so that I think that would be a cool staging if they would just have the guy in a bathtub covered in balls. What do you guys think? Mangelo just laughing at my boobs and balls joke. Val says Serbia is very high on YouTube rankings, but I don't enjoy the chorus. I just like the way the video goes. I think the video is fun, and then I'm gonna talk about Moldova because I think they were kind of going for the same thing, but they work in very different ways. So for Serbia, also the fact that I don't understand the lyrics, they could be very sexual. I mean, I have no idea what the girls are saying, but it seems fun. The video is interesting to watch. Also, I would put it in the fun category. They're not that high for me, but they're not as low as I would have expected. Because to be completely honest, I am sure I'm never gonna listen to this song outside Eurovision. Like it's just now with the Eurovision mood that I would listen to it, but it's one of those songs that I feel that when Eurovision is done, I'm not gonna listen to it anymore. But I'm very curious what they're gonna do live. I really hope for the bathtub. Marco says the same thing. Serbia and Moldova are aiming for the same vote this year. Yes. I also think that Serbia and Moldova should know their target audience. And, you know, it's a little bit more rainbow, a little bit less boobs, I would guess would be the target audience. I mean, I don't know how the voting really goes, but like with the big fandom in Eurovision, I think they're kind of missing the point. Atli says Loco Loco is the best banger so far, and this comes from a ballad guy. I would say it is from the bangers. Let me think, because I didn't really put it in a banger category. Although it is a banger, but I did not think which songs are there. It would be Serbia, Moldova, Cyprus, probably Croatia, although Croatia needs a little bit more energy, I feel. Yeah, I still like Cyprus a lot, even though it's very bad romance-ish. So, I don't know, but Serbia is not doing bad at all. Just not really the style of songs that I listen. But for Eurovision, it will be really fun. Let's move to Moldova, because for Moldova, I have quite a bunch of things to say. Like, first of all, what happened from Prison? How did she change from that style of singing from Prison and running away from paparazzis and whatever she was doing in that video to this one? First of all, I mean, I know who's in charge, and Kirkorov really wants to like shine or whatever, he wants to win. But the whole point of Sugar, it is very close to me because I'm obviously Romanian. And if anyone from Romania is still in the chat, you would know that Delia, which is a very famous artist in Romania, she had like a full, I don't even know what it is, like a tour, like a national tour, and everything was called the Acadelia, and everything was literally about sugar candies, stuff like that, and the song. Even she did a better job with those than Kirkorov did for Moldova. And she did not have like fancy whatever designers. And to me this strikes too close, just because Acadelia is not that old, like the whole tour. So to me I kind of feel like it's a little bit Accepting that, also the lyrics, they're like unlistenable. I'm sorry, like I don't know who wrote that, but dude, it feels like this song is somewhere like out of mid 2000s. Like you need a little bit of self-awareness, I feel, and the song is just way too, like it pushes, like it's, I mean, hopefully they won't block this, but it's literally just sex. I mean, that girl is horny AF. And again, the change from Prison, where she was like this damsel in distress, to come bang bang balls and boobs, it's a bit too much. I don't know, I don't like it. Even though I think the song could have been fun, but different lyrics. Like, no, I'm not buying what she's selling. Let's see what you guys said. Max asked me, does Eastern Europe get that audience? I don't know what I was talking back then, so I'm not sure what you're referring to. Val says, I dislike Moldova. Fabian says, Fabian just explains what happened to Prison to Sugar, how the transition happened, and I do agree that is Philip's fault. He's trying to do a lot, and probably he has an idea for staging. My fear is that he might be a little bit late. I think that that's been done. And this is just for me, obviously you guys have no idea who Delia is, but also like Katy Perry did it like 10 years ago, whenever that thing was with cotton candy and everything. So I think he's a little bit late to the party with sugars and let's lick lollipops. Just like, that's embarrassing. Pra says, the only thing that they have in common is that Natalia is such an accidentally comedic performer. Well, I think in this one she's on purpose. Marco says Prison was so low in polls last year that they went for a completely different song this year. I do agree. Prison was one of my lowest ranked songs too, just because to me it sounded super outdated. But a lot of people also liked it. And I do understand they want to go for a change, but then go for a change that's modern. And this kind of requires from whoever writes these songs, or I don't even know how their national selection really worked, like who was in charge to select or whatever. It requires to be a little bit of awareness of what's going on in the world, what people kind of like. I mean, you cannot have... This is gonna be like a weird example, but you cannot have in 2018 Toy, a song that was kind of mocking guys for seeing women as objects, and then you come in 2021 with this lady just asking for stuff. Like, I don't know. It feels a little bit like it lacks awareness for me. Cosmina says, yeah, the Lollipop tour, but I feel she did it better. Do you mean Delia or do you mean Natalia? Because I definitely think that Delia did it better. Also, her songs were much better. Because obviously all her songs for that tour were written in that direction. By the way, guys, I absolutely totally recommend you to go and look for Delia. She has some really cool songs. They're all, am I right? I think they're all in Romanian, but also the music videos are really cool. Stevan says, as for Serbia, this type of music is kind of popular here and not original whatsoever, but the rest of the world has never heard of this style of music. I think the public will respond. Do you think the rest of the world has never heard that style of music? Like from Serbia? I mean, I know I'm from Romania too, so I don't find anything special about it, like in that way. I also think that I heard so many songs that sound like that. But is it really just like a Balkan thing? I don't know. Adley says, I like Sugar so much. Interesting. But Prison is better to me, and I understand why they go to that route with Sugar. I mean, I'm not sure if that's gonna work too well. I mean, if people at this point are making or complaining about the Big Bang Theory being outdated with jokes that are not up to par to the decade we live in, then this song definitely will not escape those people, those critics. Kalister says, is it just me or Philip Kirkorov just is... Wait. Or is Philip Kirkorov just so unlikable? Like, I honestly feel his presence makes me enjoy the songs a lot less. I feel that he's very confident, he's very sure of himself, but I think he lives like in this bubble where he was like really cool and very good for a couple of years and he forgot to update. He's like in that stage, you know, when you're very good at something, but you just keep it at that level. That's bad. I keep spitting while I'm talking. I need water. Cosmina says, Moldova is two California girls, Katy Perry. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. That's what I think too. Zakrusta says, what song do you want to win from Esti Loud? So I wanted Lost in a Dance, but obviously that's not gonna happen. So from the three favorites, which are all like the three comebackers or whatever you would call them, personally I like the most Yuri, but I don't think he will do with Magus Melancholia that well in Eurovision. I don't think it will get a lot of votes, but I like it the most from those three. From those three, what I think would do the best would be Quiet. Like, I really like that song. I listen to it. It kind of gets me emotional sometimes when I really listen to the lyrics. So I like that. I really don't want... Oh, what's his name? I actually forgot his name. The guy with you, what's his name? You guys know who I'm talking about. He's my least favorite from the three of them. Not my least favorite from all of them, but I don't know. I just don't like that song. It sounds like Uku, that's his name. It just sounds like it's Backstreet Boys just with one guy. Like, the song doesn't really give me a lot. So I think Coit would do the best with the song. Magus Melancholia is actually my favorite, but I don't think it will do too well. And Uku, I'm sorry for him, but I don't like this year's song from him. But I know he's the favorite to win. Fabian, that's what I meant, yes. Trildi says Moldova will slay on stage and it will be fun. I am sure that Moldova will slay. Like, I know that they have a plan. It's just that the promotion, like, up to Eurovision, it might get people tired of it. Like, I think it's very important. This phase right before is very important, how you present the songs. And this is something that actually, and this is gonna be like just moving towards Romania. When the Romanian song was leaked, I started listening to like the first, I don't know what part. I think I got almost to the chorus, and then I didn't want to listen to it anymore because I didn't want to know where it goes. But with Romania, it's the same thing. The leaked version, when you just listen to the song, is not that exciting. But then when you visually see it, it kind of gives you the mood. So now, like, after seeing the actual video, I totally understand what they tried, like what's the message of the song. So it's very important how you promote your song right before the show. Like, if you choose a studio version, if you choose just audio, if you go for a live performance, you have to know what's the best for you. Also, I don't think it's a good idea to have a music video that is super banger, super cool, and then when the live performance comes, you have zero energy. Some of the countries, I am kind of scared that's going to happen. On the other hand, I think Moldova, they're overdoing it, and I think when the point will come for the live performance, especially the Eurovision fans, they will be like done with it. It will be like too much. It's done. So, I don't know. Steven says Natalia's high note at the end of Sugar will be a moment. I hope, like, I really think they have a staging thing in their mind. But it might be too late to that point to turn around the people. Eric Lou, I don't know exactly when I'm gonna release the reaction to Belgium. When I filmed them, I did not really think which day is which video, but all of them, they will come out. Next would be Romania. So just to talk about the song. The Romanian song, as subjective as I might be, it gives me goosebumps. Only 2 songs gave me goosebumps this year up until now, and the Romanian one totally hits me. And I played it like it was on replay for a long time. So I think at this point, the songs that I've listened to the most since they were released was number 1, Norway. I know a lot of you don't like it, but like, I'm addicted to that song. And number 2 for me was Romania, because since she released the song, I just listen and re-listen to it. I love it. I'm just so fearful for her live performance, because I really think she's nervous. She looks so nervous in all her interviews. And I think she's gonna be like Blanche in the end. That's actually that I said in my video too, I think. Yeah, I'm scared that the live is not gonna be as exciting, but I hope she will have very good dancers that will kind of like save her from situation. I also don't think she can do all those moves from the video and sing at the same time, because some of them are really like important notes, while in the choreography in the video she's doing weird things, so she won't be doing that for sure. Pra says Roxanne should fire her songwriters. I literally cannot. I am the exact opposite. I absolutely love the songwriters. Whoever's in her team, they're like my soul. I feel that song so much. Marco says, I think Alcohol You was a more distinct song, but I like Amnesia. Yes, Alcohol You definitely had a very interesting feeling. It was different. But I feel that Amnesia, this is the different. With Alcohol You, I feel that it was very like one person. Like that song was about her. I don't think it was as relatable. Let's put it this way. I think it was very emotional, but it's like a one-person thing, like my feelings. With Amnesia, although she sings in the song about herself, I feel like that's super relatable this year. Like what she says there is like, I cannot imagine, like at least 30% of the audience should feel that, what she's singing about. It's, yeah. So I do know what you mean with being more distinct, because it was like very different. It was different even as a sound in general, that song. But this one, I think it will reach more people. But I'm really scared for her life. Not her life, just her life. Jovan just realized that I like Tix. I love Tix. Tix right now is my number 2. Like, I'm not even joking. As a joke entry, fun entry, serious entry, I don't even care. Like, that song, I cannot stop. Like, I sing along, I already know the lyrics. I love that song. This does not mean that I hated Monument, just to be clear. Like, Monument was my absolute favorite before, like, during national selections. And I was sure that Monument is gonna win. I didn't even heard the Tix's song until after he won, because I did not listen to the songs. Simple Thing says, I'm concerned. Are you feeling okay? Is it because I like Tix? I love Tix. I cannot overstate how much I listen to that song. It just makes me smile. Even though the song is like sad, but it makes me smile to watch it. I don't know. It's so watchable. Meg says, Tix is your number 2 because Hendrik is number 1. Well, I'm gonna kind of spoil something here for you guys. Now I have the stuff here, but unfortunately for me, I don't know if this is clear enough, like Germany is a little bit low. So no, Germany is definitely not my first. And I know that it's funny, like people are saying, how can you like Tix but you don't like Jendrik? It's just so different. Jendrik's song just sounds too simple, too lazy. And also the ukulele, I cannot with ukuleles anymore. Can we move to like a different instrument now? Like whatever the guy was playing in Love, Love, Peace, Peace, the one where he was like blowing and doing the thing, let's move to that instrument now. Steven, the Roop is in your top 5, unfortunately, yes. I am not a big fan of the song. I almost said I'm not a big fan of the Roop, that's not true. I like some songs of theirs, but not this one, no. Pra says, when did struggle singing came back into fashion? I don't know, but with him, if you're talking about Tix with struggle singing, there's just something about that performance that just makes it addictive, that the others don't. And I'm aware that, like, I'm not insane. I know that it's outdated, and I know that both the music is like so overdone and has so many cliches in it, but somehow altogether I cannot believe that. Like, it works. It's like all these not so cool things put together and it makes something awesome. Calister says, El Diablo, TikTok and Maps are my top 3 so far. Well, El Diablo and TikTok, I feel that they're kind of in the same category, so I could see that. Maps, third place would be a bit high for me, but I like the song. It's just, it starts and it never stops. Like that song, she has to have a lot of energy because those 3 minutes she's singing. Simple Thing says Australia is the last place, which, yeah, I could see that. Mine is second last, so yeah, we're not that far. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you. So last week, I think it was last week, at some point, someone from a Norwegian TV channel emailed me and they said that they want to use like parts of my reaction video to Tix to use it in their like short part of their TV show where they are talking about Eurovision. So I said yes, and I let them use it. And then they showed the stuff on TV which were like a bunch of different reactors, and they literally took out the parts in which I was saying, like everything was taken out of context. It sounded like the 2 times when I said something, it sounded like I did not like the song. When the whole video, obviously towards the end, I said how much I like it. They literally only took out those 2 parts when I had to kind of complain about something. I thought that was like so unfair. Like, why would you use my video then? And just use someone else's video. There were so many reactors that didn't like it. Like, why did you have to like kind of twist what I was saying? Because if people would see my video reaction to Tix, they would know that I liked it. I thought that was weird. That was the first time when I kind of interacted with TV like this, and they're just like taking out what they want just to create their mood. I think that TV show, whatever that TV show was, I think they were just kind of trying to make fun of Tix a little. So I did not really appreciate that in the end. Marco says, I saw people on Dutch talk show react to Tix and they liked the song but didn't understand the wings and the sunglasses. Well, the wings is because he's a fallen angel, is in the title. That you already have the explanation. The sunglasses, from what I heard, he's wearing the sunglasses all the time because he doesn't like to do eye contact because he has like issues. He doesn't have that much self-confidence. Is that confidence? Yeah. He doesn't have confidence, so he kind of likes to hide behind glasses, which, I mean, he can do that. To me, that makes it fun. I don't know, because it's so in contrast. I mean, you have the wings, everything is like angels and stuff, and then you have this guy with his bandana and sunglasses. I think it's fun. Roxanne is the literal definition of the bananas and avocados meme. Also, why are my comments being deleted? Oh, I don't know, Press. Are your comments being deleted? Like, I don't even see anything. Usually I get stuff here to approve or not approve. Like, I don't even see them. So I'm not deleting any of your messages. I just don't see them. Maybe you're using bad words. Are you? I don't know what's the banana and avocado meme. I'm gonna have to Google it. Oh my god, it's 2 a.m. Okay, guys, we need. Is there another country that we've missed? I'm still gonna go through the countries because this was supposed to be done by now. But I'm not leaving until I actually know the whole thing. I talked about everything. So we had, which one did I miss? We talked about Moldova. Belgium. Okay, let's talk about Belgium. Belgium is one of those acts where I am very confused, like feelings wise. For some reason, I don't really like the guys. Like, I don't know, there's something about them, like also with what I read in the news, I'm not sure how much is true, how much is not, but they kind of give me this bossy, relatively arrogant feeling about them. So that's something personal that usually I try to remove when I listen to the songs, but I cannot ignore it. Then the music, I really love it. It's definitely the style of music that I would listen to on repeat. I absolutely love the song. But then I don't think this will do well in Eurovision. I think for Eurovision per se and what fans usually listen to, it's a little bit too artsy. I love artsy. Like, it's definitely, the song is definitely a song that I would listen and re-listen to, unlike Sugar or Loco Loco. But I don't think it will do well in Eurovision. I like it just for me. On which one did I miss? I feel like I've missed a country still. I talked about Ireland, I feel, last week. I forgot which days the songs were released. Marco says, Huorphonic is a really particular band in Belgium. The guys are very difficult to work with, so that explains the changes of the singers. Okay. So maybe they are just like very strict. They really want something specific and that makes them seem a little bit too critical. But in the end, the songs are very good. I liked the song from last year and I like the song this year. And just based on those two, the feeling of the music that they're making, I think is my style of music. I really think I would like to listen to their music in general. I don't think it's Eurovision. talking about the Netherlands. I love the Netherlands entry. I think the Netherlands entry right now is in my top 5. I saw also after a while that he had so many dislikes. Like, is there something happening that I'm missing? Like, why do people not like that? Did I miss something? The broccoli. Literally, so when you're gonna see my reaction video, I heard the same thing. I think I understood. I know my broccoli or something like that. But after reacting to it, I went and I looked into what he was saying and everything, so I like it. But I really like the song, and I like the visuals, like the fashion there is, I don't know, it's super appealing to me. His voice also sounds exactly like in 2020, obviously, because it's the same guy, but the styles of music are so different, and I could still recognize him so easily. Like, I don't know, I really, really like the Netherlands entry this year. Let's see, so, okay, yes, Sam, no broccoli jokes, please, and literally after that the broccolis happen. Simple Thing says, I don't understand, I like it. Oh, you don't understand why people gave so many dislikes? Yes, I'm curious if there's something like behind the scenes that I'm missing. It is less in the community app. That's probably because people did not update their points. Like, I know. There's no way on earth that Netherlands is on the last place. There are at least 3 bad songs there. Carol says, I prefer the Netherlands song to the Belgian one. Me too, but my reasoning for it is the Dutch song is more re-listenable. Belgium one is artsy. So it's a little bit niche. Marco says, as a host we will not win anyway, probably. We will not anyway. Yeah, probably that's what you want to say. As a host we will not win anyway, so we don't care. I still think the host countries should care. And I think the guy is actually really good. He has a very good voice. I really like him. Marco says, I saw him in a live concert. He's a really good singer and he is true to his heritage. I really like that. I appreciate that. Do you know what I feel? Actually, I feel that the Netherlands kind of got the vibes that Israel had last year. Obviously, he's not... I don't think that what he's doing is an African thing. Based on what I've read, is rather something from like North Brazil. So it's not African, it's like South American. But he kind of took that vibe, like something relatively popish with deeper ethnical vibes, and now Israel kind of switched to simple pop pretty much. Kalister says, I'm glad that countries such as Netherlands, Australia and Moldova have done a complete 180 rather than Serbia and Spain, who have kind of brought the same song again. To your list, I would also add Lithuania, who literally is doing the same thing. Yes, Netherlands switched it, Australia switched it, but Australia tried 2 things, I don't like either. Moldova, again, tried 2 different things, I also don't like either, but I don't like them for 2 different reasons. And Netherlands, I liked both of them in both ways for 2 different reasons. So I think only Netherlands from this switch managed to do it correctly, to change it and still be interesting. Qatar says, on last Friday, Leslie performed Maps live on top of a building and you could hear how cold she was, but she was still brilliant. Was it cold like Albania national final cold? I will never forget that. I really think that as from now on watching Eurovision, I will never forget how cold the artist looked in the Albanian national selection. Like, I literally felt bad for them. Simple Thing says, UK expectations. To be honest, I really like the guy. I liked UK last year. It was actually quite high in my top. I don't remember if he was in my top 10, but he was close to my top 10. I don't know, I just liked the lyrics a lot. The music was kind of cool. I liked the video. I don't know why he was getting so much hate. I did read somewhere people were saying in the comments that he can't perform live, but I don't know that. I haven't heard him singing live yet, so I will just wait to see how he actually sings. I don't know what style of music he's gonna bring. Is he gonna do the same kind of thing, or is this what he usually sings? I've never heard of him before Eurovision, so I don't know what he sings usually. He has a voice that could go soulish a little bit, I feel. Oh, Marco Mameli says that the African part from the Dutch entry is also true. Okay, so now I understand more. I did not know that part. I just knew that was South America. Jake says, no. I don't know to what. I don't know what I was saying when you texted that. James Newman is John Newman's brother. Oh, well, their voices are both good, I would say. I mean, I still don't know why people don't like him and they say that he can't sing live. I'm curious. Yes, Sam is asking all of you, who do you want to win Sanremo? I did not listen to the songs yet, so I don't know. Oh, it's 2:15 here, guys. It is super late. I'm gonna make the same call as I do every Saturday before I leave. If you want to join our Eurovision fan kind of community, please let us know in the chat. Adli's here and he's gonna take requests. It's so weird because I don't even know how you guys are actually inviting them. But if you guys want to join the group, you can either write me on Instagram or on Facebook or an email, I guess. And I will add you to our stuff. We are just doing like Eurovision things. We play different Eurovision games. We play normal games. Sometimes we watch movies. So it's just like a fun thing to do where all of us are Eurovision fans. So if you want to join, you can do that. Calister says, are you going to do another video like you did for 2020 with the Americans React group? Yes, but I'm not sure if you can do the group thing. Because if I cannot do